I'm Anne Marie,
And I'm Mylette.
and this is the new normal.
No, but we already did this.
already-
We're going to
no.
keep it. We're going to keep what we have.
But we didn't say the name of the
That's
episode.
okay. The new episode is...
Okay. Oh, that's me. New year, new you, new normal. That's this episode. I swear.
Yes. We got it. Okay, so, Anne Marie.
Yeah, that's me.
New year. What is your plan for mental health?
To take the mental part out of it and just call it health. Because mental health and physical health are the same thing, and we need to start talking about them on an equal basis. And that is something I want to push my doctors for every time I go to the doctor. When they ask me about my physical health, I want to remind them to talk to me about my mental health, because you can't have one without the other. And your mind and your body are always listening to each other. I can't self-care if I'm not treating them the same way.
I like that. I have a friend
Do you like big butts and you cannot lie?
I do, because I got one. I have a friend who constantly says, how are you doing physically, mentally,
Love it.
emotionally?
Love
The entire
that.
circle.
Love
So it's all
that.
of these pieces to what makes us us.
I absolutely love that. And, adding things to the new year is really important. To me, it's not about a resolution. There's not things I want to take out. Well, there certainly is some vices I have. However, why not add to your life? Like, add a few things. And I don't just mean eating healthy and exercising that you might do for the first month or 2 months, but maybe volunteering somewhere. I don't just mean in cancer centers and other places like that, but there are things that you can do to add some value into your personal space.
You're not only adding value to your personal space, but you're adding that value to someone else.
It feels good to help other people.
Oh my God, it is. It's such a rewarding thing, and it doesn't have to be something that's such a big commitment. It's just little things that you can do, something you can do every day, or something you can do, once a month or once a year. It doesn't matter. The fact is, like, just doing something.
I've done things with my kids starting out the new year, and we trickle them out throughout the whole year, but simple things like writing little notes and putting them on people's windshields. My kids have made cards for, retirement homes and for the children's hospital. When I was going through treatment, I would get notes sent on my snack tray or whatever that the kids had made in the different in our community. That made such an impact on me. I thought that was so great that these kids were taking time to do that. There are little things like that we can do that are free. Not everything has to cost money. And that is part of self-care. And I'm so glad I said self-care, because the new year, new you, new normal should be about self-care. And we should totally change that word to self-resilient. Because when we self-care for ourselves, we are building our resiliency. And that is huge after a cancer diagnosis, to be taking care of yourself. It is not selfish to take care of yourself. It's imperative.
Yep, absolutely. Love it. And you said something, and it's going around in my mind, and I'm like, I'm going to do that this year. I'm going to go around, I'm going to make really cute notes, and I'm going to leave them on people's windshields. Because what are you used to getting on a windshield? Crap or a ticket.
Yeah.
That's just going
I
to
didn't think
ruin
of a
your
ticket.
freaking day.
Yeah.
So there's something that says, like, someone cares about you. You are loved in this world. Like, something like that. Oh my God, I would love to get something like that.
Absolutely. And even just complimenting people. You're at the grocery store, the kid at the checkout. You think that kid wants to be working at that checkout? He doesn't, or she doesn't. They need a job for whatever the reason being. Tell them their earrings are cute, or, I love your shirt. Whatever you say to them, say it in a sincere way. That's a ripple effect. That person may then go back and do it to somebody else. And I'll tell you what, I can remember when I was diagnosed, it was right around Halloween time that I was going through a lot of treatment and stuff. And a bunch of my son's friends came to the door trick-or-treating in a Stupid on Breast Cancer shirt with capes on. I shut the door and I started bawling. They had no idea what them coming trick-or-treating, what that did for me. Like, that little moment, those are things that we can do to help ourselves in this new year. And we've all been through a lot of crap the past few years. And we have to find ways to put those smiles back on our faces.
Yep.
That being said, we made it through the holidays. It's the new year. We did it. And I will be honest with you, New Year's Day is actually my favorite day, but we'll talk about that later. But we made it through all the anxiety of those holidays, prepping for them, doing everything. And let's be real. We know that there's people that were diagnosed during the holidays, people going through treatment, people lost people through the holidays, but we made it through. We're at this point now. So why not make this a celebration? You know, take on this new year and say, look, I made it this far. That's huge. You made it every day of your life to today, and it's a new year.
And it's a big celebration to the start of the new year. I see this as it's kind of like a new start, a fresh start. You know, I'm going to leave whatever, if it wasn't a great year, I'm going to leave that behind, and I'm going to focus on, I'm going to, you know, go shopping again and get something different, or I'm going to start something new. I just, even I might not commit to it, but it's just the idea of
The door's open.
yes,
You can walk
yes,
through it.
yes,
And you are
the
so...
possibilities.
You just said something that's so important about the new year. And it was something that somebody said to me when I was diagnosed. I had, you know, gone through radiation and everything, and it's hard, right? And I was talking about it and how it affected me. And she said, stop looking back. She's like, you're not there anymore. You're in this part of it. And that is a huge perspective to take for this new year. Don't look back at where you were. Don't even look forward to where you're going. Stay in the present. Stay
Yes.
right now, today, and celebrate you being here. Growing up in my family, yes, I'm Italian Catholic, and you know, Christmas Eve, huge. However, New Year's Day is a massive day in my family. So New Year's is very important to me. My entire family, for as long as I could remember, gets together on New Year's Day. We spend the entire day eating and drinking and celebrating together. And it's the one time where we all take a pause and just be in the room and be with each other and reflect on the fact that at any moment, one of us sitting there could not be here. And we have to celebrate that moment. And I love that tradition, and I'm so happy that my family still upholds it because it actually gets me into the rest of the year. And during my diagnosis, it was around the holidays, and that was really hard for me because cooking Christmas Eve dinner with 4 drains coming out was not exactly fun. However, looking forward to New Year's and the start of this new possibility, like you're saying, it's a door, it's an opening a door and saying what's next.
Yeah, it's every year that you go into, every new year, it's like another notch on that survivorship belt or thriver belt, you know? It's like, I'm looking forward to something else. I'm looking forward to doing, you know, this or that, whatever it may be.
Now, my Lat knows I'm a little cynical. Not a big fan of the word survivor. And she knows that, and that's why she threw in thriver there, too, and I'm super proud of her for doing that. However, here's my however. We are here, and that is powerful. If you are stage 4 and you made it through New Year's and you got through the holidays, you did it. Like, you got farther than you probably thought you would. That is a huge win, like immense, and we should celebrate that. You're right. Every moment you have that you can spend with the people you love is a celebration. And while the cynical side of me wants to, you know, make a comment about survivor, that's not it. The point is that you have made it to that point every single day. We don't know when that clock's going to go out, but we made it to that point, and that is a celebration and a way to ring in the new year.
Now, New Year resolution wise, you know, does it change? Has it changed for you, like after cancer?
Oh, I think it changed dramatically. For one, I mean, like I said, I was never a big resolution person, but what we just talked about, the fact that I got to that point, like I made it to here. Wow, this is a big deal. What can I do to give back? And that is how I've always looked at it. You know, I volunteer at the local cancer center. I am a mentor. I obviously volunteer in my own, community. I have fundraisers and all of that, but how can I give back? Because I am here and I can use my voice to help other people. So it has changed in that way. Like cancer made me look at my volunteering and how I could really help other people and help kids, because it's not just about us adults. I mean, kids get cancer too, which is messed up in its own right. However, they need to be helped in some way. Mm-hmm. Look, this year has been hell. We've been through so much. And I don't just mean with cancer. The pandemic has wreaked havoc. We've had loss. People have lost their job. We've lost loved ones, not just to cancer, to other things. Kids have lost schooling, sports, arts, Parents have lost their sanity because they're homeschooling everybody. We've lost a lot. And I feel like, as much as I hate it, the pandemic and cancer kind of intertwined each other, and we could understand things on a different level, in ways that we never thought we could. That being said, we should celebrate the fact that we've gotten this far. Regardless of all the loss, I know how tremendous it was. But we have to move forward, open that new door into the new year, and celebrate.
There's always reason to celebrate, and this is definitely a big one. So thank you, Anne Marie.
Thank you, Mylette, for being here.
And thank you all for being a part of this community and watching us and supporting us. And we wish you a happy, and healthy new year.
Here's to a new year, new you, and new normal.